Hello students, how are you? Hope you are all well by God's grace. I am NAYAK. I welcome you all to Elite Studies. Today I am going to teach you about such equations which seems to be non-linear, but by suitable substitution we can convert those given pair of equations into linear form. So for this purpose, I have taken question number 2, bit 2 from exercise 3.6. The question is, 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by 1 woman alone and to finish the work, and also that taken by 1 man alone. Students, such type of problems are called time and work problems. Now, there are varieties of word problems. Number problem, age problem, time and distance problem, then digit problem. So there are varieties of word problems. Now, among all these word problems, this is the most difficult one. It needs a bit of conception. Before doing such question, you have to bear one thing in mind that I am going to tell you now. You see, here there are 3 parameters. In every time and work problem, please bear in mind there are 3 parameters to consider. One is person. Another one is time, and the third one is work. These 3. Here, in this case, in other word problems, whatever the parameters are there, speed and distance, whatever the parameters are there, they are having a direct relation. Means if one increases, the other will increase. Okay. But in this case, you see, work, if you consider time and work, suppose number of persons are fixed, 5 persons. Now, more time, more work will be done. 5 persons, suppose, if they are given 1 day time, they will do certain amount of work. And if they are given twice the time, 2 days, they will do double the work. So, more time, more work. So, time is a direct relation to work, direct relation. Similarly, if you consider person and work, so if more the persons, more work will be done. So, 5 persons will do certain amount of work, so 10 persons will do definitely double the amount of work. It is needless to say. So, here also the person and work has got a direct relationship. But now you see here lies all the concept. What? Now here, if the persons, suppose the work is fixed, a particular task is there. So to complete that task, if the number of persons are increased, the number of time required will be less. And if the number of persons deputed is less, then the number of time required will be more. For example, 5 persons, suppose it takes 1 day to complete a work. So if you decrease the number of, if you deput only 1 person, the number of time required will be more. So here person and time are having an indirect relation, whereas person work, time work are having a direct relation. Here you have to think a little bit. Now, having said this, the next, in such type of questions, you should have tendency to find what? How many? Means if you take 1 person, 1 day, how much work will be done? Means how much work a person will do in a given unit time. 1 day, 1 hour, 1 month, 1 year, whatever. Means 1 person in 1 day, how much work he or she will do. First, find that one. Then the other things will be a bit easy. So now let us start. What is that? We have to find what? Time taken by 1 woman alone to finish the work and also time taken by one man alone. So solution. Let time taken by one woman, let time taken by one woman be X and time taken by one man be Y. Y days, I mean to say days. Y days, X days and Y days. Right? Now you see. Now don't look at the question. I have told you in such type of time and work questions, always try to how much one person in one day, how much work that person will do. So what we have taken? One woman. Okay. Time taking X days. Now work is 1. Why 1? Now here work is 1 means, again pay attention dear students, work 1 means a complete task allotted to you. Suppose you have to whitewash the 4 walls of a room. So that is a complete task given to you. You have to finish a question paper. That is complete task given to you. That is 1. 1 by 2 work means, if the 50% of work means 1 by 2. 75% of the work means 3 by 4. 25% of work means 1 by 2. So this is called work. So one work means complete work is denoted as 1. Suppose in a question paper there are 50 questions. Okay. Now if you are doing all those 50 questions, that will be considered as you have completed the work. That is one work. But if you have completed only 25 questions, this means you have done half work. Got it? So this is what work. Complete work means it is 1. Accordingly you change it. Now work 2 means it is double the work. So here one time taken by one man to finish the work means the complete work. One work is X days. Okay. So one man, one woman in X days taking 1. Similarly one man in Y days. Y days completing 1 work. Okay. So here I told you earlier that you have the tendency, you have to find out one woman in one day how much work she will do. Now number of women is same, 1, but you have decreased the number of days. You have decreased in X days. Suppose in 5 days he completes the work. So in one day he will do 1 by 5th of the work. It will be lesser work. So here it will be 1 by X. Since the number of days have been decreased, so therefore work is also decreased. Similarly for one man takes Y days to complete the whole task. So in one day he will do 1 by Y work. Clear? Now this we have found out. But in our question, in the first condition, how many women are there? 2 women. 2 women. 1 woman in one day. I told you, you have to find 1. So 2 women will do twice the work in one day. Now time has been kept fixed. Now you are changing the woman. So twice the woman will do 2 by X work. Similarly, how many men are there? 5 men. 5 men in one day, they will do how many work? 5 times. 1 man is doing 1 by work in one day. So 5 men in one day, they will do 5 by Y work. So now if you use both of them, means, so now your table has been finished. Okay. Now here, so 2 women plus 5 men if you take, so therefore you can say 2 women plus 5 men in one day. They will do what? 2 women and 5 men, if you put them together to do that in one day, for one day, then they will do this much work, 2 by x plus 5 by y. So now in the question, 2 women and 5 men together finished an embroidery work in 4 days. So they completed the whole task in 4 days. So in one day they are doing this much work. So implies 2 women plus 5 men, 4 days. Now number of days has been increased, so number of work will also increase. So it will be 4 into 2 by x plus 5 by y. Because in one day they are doing this much amount of work, so in 4 days they will do 4 times that work. So it is 4. Now this is the what? This is the complete work. They have finished the work. They have finished the embroidery work. So this is the finished. So this task, this complete work is 1. So therefore, according to the first condition of the problem, according to the first condition of the problem, what we will get? 2 by x plus 5 by y will be equal to 1, because this is the complete task. So now if you simplify, it will be what? It will be 2 is 1. So it will be 2 by x plus 5 by y will be equal to 1 by 4. This is equation 1. Similarly, according to the second condition, according to the second condition of the problem, same thing we will repeat. So in place of 2 women, now there are 3 women, so it will be 3 by x plus 5 women, there are 6 men, 5 men, there are 6 men now, so it will be 6 by y. There's 4 days, now here it is 3 days, so it will be 1 by 3. No need to explain here. Similarly, according to the second condition we got. Now we have got 2 equations, 1 and 2. So our second part is over. First, to represent the unknowns in the form of x and y. The second step is to frame 2 equations. Now our third step is to solve these 2 equations. You can take a screenshot. So now we will solve it. Now if you look at these 2 framed equations, you see they are not in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is a linear equation. Generally a linear equation is like this: ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. X and y in the numerator, but here the x and y are in the denominator. So therefore what we have to do, we have to convert it, we have to substitute it, and that is the very purpose of this question. What we have to substitute it to convert these 2 equations into linear forms. So here it is 1 by x, here it is also 1 by x, here it is 1 by y, here also it is 1 by y. So let 1 by x is equal to n and 1 by y is equal to m. Okay, so equation 1 and 2 becomes equations 1 and 2 becomes what? It will become what? 1 by x is n, so it will be 2n plus 5n plus 5n is equal to 1 by 4. So it will be how much then? Simplify, it will be 4 to the 8, 8n plus 20n, 20n for 20 minus 1 is equal to 0. This is equation number 3. Since we are going to solve it, by the method of cross multiplication. So therefore we have put the constant towards the left hand side. This thing you have to bear in mind. This thing you have to bear in mind, dear students, that if you are planning to use, or if your intention is to use, it is m, it will be m, it will be m. So if you are willing to use the cross multiplication method, you write the constant towards the left hand side. So equation 1 and 2, this is from 1, and again from 2 what we get? Here it is a 3n plus it is a 6m. 6m is equal to 1 by 3. You simplify it. What will become? 3 is 9n, 3 6 is 18m, and this minus 1 will be equal to 0. This is equation number 4. Now we will simply solve these two equations by the help of cross multiplication. The beauty of the cross multiplication is that you no need to write in English. Putting is that, putting in that, it is not nothing. You directly only you have to write, do the maths. So what? Write n here, here m, and here 1. Cover n, you have to write 20, 18, 20, 18, and here it is minus 1, minus 1. Here you cover this one, minus 1, 8, 9. Minus 1 already gone, so it is 8, 9. And the last is exactly the first one. It is 20 and it is 18. So cross multiply. So it will be n by, what will be 20 into 1 minus 20 minus, it is 18 into minus 1 minus 18 is equal to m by minus 9, and it will be minus of minus 8, sorry. It will be minus of minus 8 is equal to 1 by 8 8 is 64, 8 1 is 8 6 14, 14 minus 9 180. So do like this as I have done. Don't try to do it directly. Always put the brackets, because this particular step is very prone to errors, silly mistakes. So therefore do as I have done. So implies, so it will be n by what? 20 minus 2 and is equal to m by, it is 8 minus 9 minus 1 is equal to 1 by it is 6 and it is 17 minus 36, and it is more, it is minus 36. Clear? So here what we got? Here we got n is equal to minus 2 by minus 36. So n is equal to 1 by 18, and m will be equal to 36. n will be equal to 1 by 36. So our aim is to find x and y, not n and m. So what we can do now? We can do here. We can do it here. So from here what we get? 1 by x is equal to n. N is how much? 1 by 18. 1 by 18. It gives x is equal to, reciprocal it, x is equal to 18. And 1 by y is equal to 1 by 36. So this gives y is equal to 36. This is your answer. Okay students, I hope I have made my point clear. So this is the way how to attempt a time and work. The most important of all these things is the table what I have made in the case of time and work. The meat of the whole question is there, and others are as usual. So now we will do one more question. So the question is, question number 2, bit 1. Ritu can row downstream 20 km in 2 hours and upstream 4 km in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in still water and the speed of the current. Here again, this type of questions, though they are not called time, it looks like they are time and distance, but they are generally called upstream and downstream questions, or you can say boat and current problems. Okay. Here also a bit of concept is required. The thing is that what is called downstream and what is called upstream. Here the thing is that suppose stream is current. So in rivers you can see water current is there. So here if the current is flowing in this direction, suppose this is the river, this is the river, this is the river, and the current is here in this direction, and the boat is also moving in this direction. Boat, it is the current, and this is the velocity of the, suppose the speed of the boat. Then this is called a downstream. This is called downstream. And same situation, this is the river. Now I will show you what is outstream, upstream. Now here the current is in this direction, but the boat is moving in this direction. This is boat and this is current, direction of current, and this is the direction of the movement of the boat. So this is called upstream, and that is called the downstream. Suppose if when you are riding on a bicycle, if there is a head-on wind is there, then your speed will decrease, and if the wind is coming from the tail end, from the back, then your speed will increase. Same thing here, only here also. So suppose the boat is moving in this direction and the current is also in the direction, the speed of the boat will ultimately become more, it will increase. But whereas here the current and the boat are in the opposite direction, so the current will reduce the speed of the boat here, so the speed of the boat in this upstream case will be reduced. So how to write? If the current speed is suppose u and the boat speed is suppose v, so here the net, the resultant speed of the boat will be u plus v, or you can say v plus u. V is v because it is the boat's speed, and here it will be added because they are in the same direction. Here the boat speed is v and it is suppose u, so here the boat speed, the current speed will be subtracted. So definitely, since here the speed is decreased, so if you want to cover the same distance in both the cases, the time taken here will be more and the time taken here will be less. So having said this, let us try to solve this problem. Now you have to find the speed of rowing in still water. Solution: let speed in still water, let speed of the boat in still water be x, and the speed of current be y. Definitely in kilometer per hour, there is no need to write here. Now Ritu can, so here what you have to do now, downstream, in case of downstream, in case of downstream, in case of downstream, speed of boat will be equal to, as I told you, it will be increased. In still water it is x, it is moving in the same direction, so it will be increased, x plus y. And in case of upstream, speed of boat will be equal to x minus y. Right, you have got the speed as x plus y and x minus y. Now let us try to solve according to the question. Okay, according to the question, now I will erase this. For downstream, for now for downstream. You have to frame equations for downstream. Now speed is equal to distance by time. So speed is equal to distance by time, 2 hours. So it is equal to 10. So this is equation number 1. For upstream, speed is x minus y will be equal to distance is 4 and divided by it is 2. So it is equation number 2. So our second step is over. How to represent the variables and equations. Now we will solving equation 1 and 2. Solving equation 1 and 2. What we get? Here it is x plus y is equal to 10. X plus y is equal to 10. And here x minus y is equal to 2. So how to solve it? Just simply you add. So these equations are already, why I don't know why it is given, this question is given in this chapter, because they are already in linear form only. So no need to convert. So but you can get the concept of upstream and downstream. These are very general questions. They are generally asked in the exams. So if you simply add it, you will cancel out, and x plus x will be 2x will be equal to 12. So implies x will be equal to 12 by 2, it is equal to 6. And again, if x is equal to 6, so putting in from, you can get it from here. Here from equation 2. From equation 2, we get what? X minus y is equal to 2. So y will be equal to x minus 2. Y is equal to x minus 2. Y equal to x minus 2. So equal to 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. So you can write. So therefore, speed of rowing in still water. Therefore, speed of rowing in still water is equal to x. So it is 6 kilometer per hour, and speed of current is equal to 4 kilometer per hour. So that's it, student. It is the end of the class. If you have liked the video, then please subscribe. Till then, enjoy maths. Thank you.